This is Bonnie. I'm the inventor of Fix-A-Stitch. At a number of events, I have been requested to make a video showing the basic method of performing a knit and performing a purl, and then showing the steps to meld them together in order to repair garter stitch. If you see here, this section of my work, it is all knit stitches showing. And to repair the knit stitches, we simply insert the Fix-A-Stitch underneath the strand and latch it through the old stitch. So grab the new strand and latch it through the old stitch. So we're using the north end of the tool, we're latching through. We go underneath, grab it with that north end, and pull it through. And so to knit, we just do those consecutive chains. And here you can see that we have made a very nice even chain. When we create a purl stitch or recreate a purl stitch, we use a little different method. We go underneath the strand that we want to purl, and now we pull the whole tool north and grab that strand from the top using the south end of the tool. Pull it through, which creates this beautiful purl bar, and then just come down. So once again, to purl, underneath, go to the south end of the tool, and from the top, grab that stitch through. Underneath, pull past the strand we want to grab, and then just pull it through. We're going to continue to do this until we get back to the top. This, by the way, has been very successful at shows where I'm demonstrating Fix-A-Stitch and having people understand the purl stitch, so that then when they get to garter stitch, they understand how to purl. So here we are purling again. Now here, this is a reason that I love my Fix-A-Stitch. If I have a stitch that isn't quite right, as this one, I can just rip down to a good stitch and grab it and go again. It's nothing for me, of course, to just purl. Here I go underneath the strand, pull past, and then with the south end of the tool from the top, grab it through. Underneath, go past, pull it through from the top. You have to get your yarn. Realistically, sometimes your yarn tries to split on you, so you have to be able to take hold of it and pull it through. Go underneath, over the top, underneath. This is our last purl, and over the top. Now we have garter stitch. And garter stitch, as you know, is simply a combination of knits and purls. As you notice, they have strands on the top. See these bars on the top here? And then we have bars in the back. When I purl, I hold my yarn in front. These are all purl bars in the front. When I knit, I hold my yarn in back. So those strands in the back are my knit strands. Because this is garter stitch, I do have alternating rows of knits and purls. And here's how I will proceed. First of all, I'm going to spread out my work and look. What I find very often is that many people omit the first knit bar in the back, and they get all the way to the top and have to re-rip. So sure enough, we have a knit bar in the back, and we know how to knit. With the north end of the tool, we grab that strand and just pull it through. And to purl, we go underneath the purl, pull past it, and with the south end of the tool, we pull it through. See that beautiful purl bar it made? And just come back down. Here's a knit, and here's a purl. Come over the top and grab it. Go underneath to knit, pull past it, and grab it from the top for a purl. I'm knitting with the north end, and I'm going underneath and grabbing it with the south end. So the only time you slide to the far end of the tool is to get into position to purl. No wasted steps, no extra movements, just back and forth with knit and purl. Here you go, purl, here's a knit, here's a purl, and now we've recreated our pattern, and you can see that it's very, very clean. It's virtually impossible to tell where I made that correction. And of course, as you always hear from me, when I finish a correction, I park my fix-a-stitch in my work so it's ready for the next time I need it. Thank you.